Over the past millennia, humanity has questioned the mysteries of life, death, and the fate of souls. The concept of reincarnation has always been present in the beliefs of various ancient cultures. But what if this cycle of lives wasn't a choice, but a prison? In today's video, we will understand how the Black Cube of Saturn is directly related to the cycle of reincarnation, and how Saturn, as the god of time and limitation, keeps souls trapped in an eternal cycle of birth and death. In Roman mythology, Saturn was the god of time, harvest, death, and limitation. He ruled over one of the most unchanging aspects of human existence, time. Time waits for no one, and Saturn symbolizes the oppressive force that keeps souls imprisoned, unable to escape. But what exactly does Saturn have to do with reincarnation? The key lies in his absolute control over the temporal cycle, something that traps souls in a continuous and unbreakable loop. Reincarnation, in many spiritual traditions, is seen as an opportunity for the soul to evolve, learn, and attain enlightenment. However, the idea that our souls repeatedly return to the material world can be viewed from another perspective. What if reincarnation wasn't a process of evolution, but a forced cycle of suffering and imprisonment? The Black Cube of Saturn, symbolizing a prison, directly connects to this idea of reincarnation as a form of confinement. The album Dark Road Details of the Taurus is now available on all major streaming platforms. If you enjoy a mysterious and captivating vibe, don't waste any time. Head over to Spotify, Deezer, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and dive into these amazing tracks. Hit play and embark on this sonic journey. From this perspective, souls have no freedom to escape or transcend. They are constantly thrown back to earth, trapped by time and the limitations of the material world. The cube, with its rigid forms and impenetrable walls, becomes the perfect symbol for this condition, representing the invisible barriers that prevent the soul from escaping. Saturn, as the god of destruction and renewal, is the force that keeps this cycle of reincarnation functioning. He manipulates the flow of time, placing souls in a constant loop of birth, life, and death. In doing so, he prevents souls from attaining true spiritual freedom. This concept is reflected in the Black Cube, which symbolizes not only physical limitations, but also the mental and spiritual siege imposed on human souls. As souls pass through this cycle of reincarnation, they are transformed and distorted by material experiences, in a process that pulls them further away from their divine essence. The cube, then, represents not only the physical world that imprisons souls, but also the human mind, which becomes increasingly blind to spiritual truths as it becomes trapped in the endless cycle. The Black Cube is not just a symbol of power. It is a reflection of the merciless nature of time and the forces that imprison us in this cycle of reincarnation. In many ancient cultures, the cube was seen as a space that contained the universe within it, but also as a prison, a closed and impenetrable space. That is why it is the perfect symbol for the reincarnation cycle imposed by Saturn. It does not offer an escape path, but rather an endless prison, where the soul is forced to return to Earth, with no hope of true liberation. The cycle of reincarnation, as presented to us through the symbolism of the Black Cube of Saturn, is not a process of evolution, but a prison of the spirit. Under Saturn's dominion, souls are constantly pushed back to the material world, with no possibility of escape or transcendence. If you're enjoying this journey of mysteries and discoveries, don't forget to give the video a like to support us. And to make sure you don't miss any episodes of this series full of enigmas, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This way, you'll stay up to date with everything that's coming.